Stranded by snow and freezing ice, unable to get home to their families, hundreds of thousands of migrant workers across China have been left trapped by some of the worst weather for half a century. Now they've been told to cancel plans to go home for their New Year break. At least 55 people have died in the freezing conditions. Power lines are cut, roads and railways are blocked. Police say almost 6,500 vehicles were stuck on one stretch of highway alone. Our China correspondent Lindsey Hilsum has this report.
The east is white. The heaviest snowfalls over central and eastern China for half a century. Some people have been stuck in traffic jams for nearly a week. They're hungry and freezing cold. The authorities are distributing emergency supplies of food. Some households have been without power for up to 2 weeks. It's partly because power lines and pylons have collapsed, but also because the price of coal has shot up, while the government has capped electricity prices to curb inflation, so power stations find it hard to make a profit. It couldn't have come at a worse time, just before the Chinese New Year, when everyone goes home. At Guangzhou in the south, the longest queue for a train in the world. The railway ministry says 800,000 people are stuck there, mainly migrants who work in factories.
We haven't been home for 3 years. We don't know if we'll make it this year. I've been here waiting for the train for 3 days. I don't dare to leave the station, in case the train is ready to go.
This morning, Prime Minister Wen Jiabao visited, trying to show the government cares, and is trying to sort out the mess.
The first thing is to repair the electrical supply network. Our trains need power supply. The trains will resume after the electrical network is repaired.
At Beijing Station, some fear the journey ahead. People said the worst thing would be to have to spend New Year on the train.
My family called today and said there's more icy rain coming tonight. When I arrive at the station, I'll have to take a bus for another hour to get home. The highways are closed now. Many people are walking. It's a day and a night walk. Some of my friends walked and only just got home.
Normally, 180 million people would travel by rail over the Chinese New Year period. That's 3 times the population of the United Kingdom. Well, this year, a lot of people aren't going to be able to go anywhere. And the roads are blocked too, so travelling that way isn't really an alternative, despite the best efforts of 1 million policemen deployed to clear the snow and ice. 5 million people have had their water supplies reduced or cut off, and the government fears that transport blockages could now lead to food shortages. The Year of the Rat should be auspicious, but that's not how it feels to many Chinese today. Lindsey Hilsum, Channel 4 News, Beijing.